Live in studio. Couple of folks who, Kim, I've got it ready. Oh, it wasn't on.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yay.
There it is.
Hey.
Beat button. We've got Dennis and Kim in the same studio. So,
Hey,
Jamie,
Hey, Dennis.
the delay's
Chip?
working.
Yeah, Dennis.
Kim Gardner Ewell and Chip Harvey, State
How
Farm
you doing?
agents. Hi.
Glad
What's
to be
going
here.
on? How are you?
Doing
We're
good.
well. How about you?
We're good.
Hey,
We're
we
living
were
the
sharing
dream.
a laugh just a few minutes ago with Ian Eagle about disco music. Are you guys disco fans?
Well, back in the day, I remember.
There you
I was
go.
gonna say.
Yeah.
I've been known to disco a little.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. John Travolta.
I hear that you're still a disco fan. So
I still love listening to
It is-
disco
it's- I
music.
know the music's great.
Yeah.
It is.
has a nice little beat to it.
Yeah, got a good beat to it.
I don't
You
care
can dance to it.
I don't care for the bell-bottom pants.
That's where you draw the line.
Seersucker and
Yeah.
lime green and purple and all those things, as I recall.
Yeah, you could really be wild back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Golly.
How you
You
guys
weren't
doing?
born then, I
I
guess.
wasn't
No.
born then. That was a long, long time ago. This group makes me feel young. I just want to thank you guys.
We do what we can, Rich.
Yeah, I
we do
know.
what we
That's
can.
exactly right.
Jamie and I are the young ones in here. Feels good.
Do you all even know what disco is?
Yeah.
I've been trying to fill him in.
Fill him in a little bit, educate him a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've heard about it. It's just really bad music, right?
No. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Good stuff.
No. All right. I'll take your word for
Saturday Night Fever.
He needs
Come
to
on,
rent Saturday Night
Bee
Fever
Gees.
and watch that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Of
Yeah.
course. Exactly.
Yeah.
it. Rent it on Betamax.
Gloria Gaynor.
There you go.
Yeah, all those groups.
We're
good
dating
stuff.
ourselves, but
Yeah,
it's
just,
okay.
Just
it's
a
okay.
little bit. Just a little bit.
We're
Just a
still
little bit.
relevant.
What's new in the world for you guys?
Right now, we're our thoughts and prayers to the people down south. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
good
They're
golly.
having a time with all the rain. But
That's unbelievable how much water they're getting down there.
Mm-hmm.
And so much of that's going to be flood, and depends on whether or not they carry flood insurance. It's a shame.
And flood insurance is a little bit different than normal insurance, right? I mean, it's something that most people think they have but don't have. Am I right on that?
Unless they're in a flood zone, and then it's mandatory. But a lot of people have been in 100-year floodplains, and they haven't had a flood for almost 100 years, and they just don't do it, and it's like it'll never happen again. And then all of a sudden, something like that, it happened down in North Carolina, a stretch, and so many people didn't have flood insurance.
it's
And
those-
that's got to be a nightmare.
it is.
Oh.
It's those slow-moving storms, and the rain just sits there.
Yeah,
and some of
and
that,
this-
and people instinctively think when there's a problem and it's their home, they call their homeowners because that's what they think.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And it's one of the two natural phenomena that's not automatically covered: flood and earthquake. All your hurricanes, tornadoes, windstorms, hail, all of that's automatically covered under the homeowners. But flood, you have to buy extra from the federal flood program, and then earthquake, you have to buy separate too.
Speaking of homeowners insurance,
Rich had a little incident
Oh,
over the
goodness.
weekend with
who's your agent?
State Farm.
What did Rich have?
that would be me, actually.
that would be Kim.
Yeah.
There you go.
That would be Kim. So Kim is aware. I
We're
don't.
very familiar with Richard.
And what did you have, Rich?
I had a shed.
She shed?
No, then he'd really be in trouble.
It's a battered shed now.
I don't know what you call it now, but the lawnmower went through the back of it. So,
Oh, don't you hate when that happens?
Is he covered, guys?
Yeah, my first response was child, ? And he said no. And I went, oh.
Adult.
no, it was me.
Yeah.
It was me, and and I can safely say there was no alcohol.
I was getting ready to
involved.
ask, was alcohol involved?
Not till afterwards.
No.
Not till afterwards. That was how I tried to console myself.
I really apologize. My first question should have been, are you okay? But
It wasn't. It wasn't. There's the damage.
okay, yeah, we can take care of that.
He hasn't changed. He's okay. The shed's not, but
No,
Rich
no.
is still okay.
How about the lawnmower?
The lawnmower.
I did ask about that, though.
You did, yeah.
It may be time for a new one. Maybe time for
You
a
just
new
helped
one,
it along.
a safer one.
A safer one.
So, but I mean, for something like that, I mean, something, Dennis asked about homeowners insurance is, I didn't even think of that. It was my wife that pointed out, she goes, you might want to call on that. And sure enough, I called, and that may be something where it is covered.
And I said, "Who are you? Stop calling me."
You again?
She said, "Hello, we have a bad connection. Who is this? Hello? Hello?"
Shed? What about the shed? Direct accidental physical loss, right?
Yeah.
Chip. So,
Probably I bet his $5,000 deductible hit him though once.
Yeah, that won't help.
well, your homeowner's policy does have some provisions in it for things that people might think could be called stupid or unfortunate.
Did I just hear that right, Dennis?
You did.
Okay. I thought so.
I said unfortunate.
I think I was just called stupid, but that's fine.
Well, no, some people actually do some things that aren't real wise, but there's still some coverage provided to them. How about that?
Sounds great. What's the wildest thing that you guys have each seen as far as it being covered and people just being totally shocked that, oh my God, I can't believe I did that, and you're like, yeah, it's covered, you're good. I know you each have an example.
I have one that's this is not that wild, but it's different. The comprehensive coverage on your car is extremely broad, very, very broad. And had a lady who was in one of the spray car washes with the wand, and she was holding the wand loosely, putting the quarters in. And when the last quarter hit, the pressure kicked the wand out of her hand, and it was flopping around and beating on the car and everything else, and that's a covered item.
Oh, wow.
So it's, but yeah, comprehensive is very, and comprehensive covers flood to your automobile. So a lot of these flood areas, it costs insurance companies a lot of money for flood on cars because it's part of comprehensive.
Yeah, once that last quarter kicks in,
the pressure's there.
Yeah, the pressure's there, and it'll.
And she was just holding the wand kind of loosely, and it just jumped out of her hand and was flopping around and hitting the car, and she didn't have any idea that would be covered, but it was.
I think we had nesting animals in somebody's car.
That's right.
Was that Rich's car from a previous incident?
Memory serves, yeah.
That's right.
I mean, really, what's next,
can
Kim?
think of some
We had
others.
someone who drove a car into a house. Maybe we can relive that one, too.
No,
How
actually,
am I insured? That's what I want to know.
I like you.
Oh, I know.
We had a very interesting one, and it happened in Lynchburg, actually. A deer had actually jumped into the window pane of someone's front door and got into the house and was...
Oh, wow.
Holy cow.
Well, that happened to my office. I got a call one morning from the security people at 8:30, and then witnesses, a deer came from across Timberlake Road, back behind the Pro-Bill lumber place, ran all the way across Timberlake Road, didn't get hit on either side, ran over and must have seen his reflection in the front door, jumped through the window, knocked it off the frame, and was running around in the office. And there was then got cut a little bit and then jumped back out the window, but there was blood on some of the walls and different things in there. And we called the secretary that got in there early and told her she saw the window like that, and we said, quick, look around and see if the deer's in there. She said, I don't want to look in the window. but it was pretty strange.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of the oddest one.
That is odd. If that had happened at the Carter household, Regina would probably keep it. And Dennis would have another pet.
We do love the animals.
Yeah.
What's a question for both of you? What's the most important insurance that people should have that maybe some don't?
There are probably a lot of areas, but one that always comes to mind and is near and dear to me is proper liability coverage. Everybody may have it, but they just don't have enough. And I think this day and age, liability umbrellas. We live in such a litigious society. Everybody sues everybody for nothing when you can buy hot coffee at McDonald's and spill it and sue them because it was hot. I mean, the world's gone crazy, and nobody wants to accept responsibility. They want to sue somebody else, and we just see some tragic cases where people just don't have enough. And even in an automobile, you swerve and go over and have an accident involving 2, 3, 4 other cars, and you have all those people coming against you, and all of a sudden 100,000, 200,000 start shrinking. And hospital bills, medical bills, and et cetera. So I think that's one of the areas that I push a lot is that, and it used to be, 15 years ago or more, only the wealthy bought them. But nowadays, everybody needs one. It's just that important.
Because in the event that you're not properly covered, you're going to have your assets at risk, future earnings and that kind of thing. And
yeah, it's an
unfortunately,
asset protector.
Right now, most people are driving around and maybe taking a chance of driving with no insurance or driving with little insurance just because of a cost standpoint. So if you're involved in an accident with somebody and you're seriously hurt and they're at fault and they don't have any coverage or they don't have the proper coverage, your own policy would then respond. So if you're better covered to take care of people that you might hit as well as somebody who might hit you, that's really an important thing that people don't think about.
Right.
Yeah.
Just another minute or two, and we're joined by local State Farm agents Kim Gardner Ewell up in Madison Heights, Amelon Square, and Chip Harvey, of course, Timberlake Road next to McDonald's. And Dennis, I don't know if you know, but Kim played field hockey at Carolina. And it's been a long time. And because we've switched stations, we lost some archive footage. So we need you to sing the Carolina fight song one more time. Would you do that for us, Kim?
No pressure. No pressure, Kim.
I don't even think we have the music. It's just a cappella. You're all in for that, right?
You're kidding, right?
No?
I would sing Rah Rah Carolina from the rooftops at any given time, but I wasn't necessarily prepared to do that today. Rah Rah Carolina.
The look I'm getting right now, Dennis.
Well, it all started because I sang the fight song, and when you get to a point where you could say, go to blank, another team, I didn't say anything, and he bleeped it out, and we were riding down the road, and my kids were little at the time, and they said, Mommy, you just cussed on the radio. So, old joke.
We got to find that. That was good.
You find it. Maybe I'll come in and record it when I'm in
Better
sound
voice.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But go heels. Doesn't matter. Anytime.
So you played field hockey at Carolina?
I did.
How about that?
Back a long time ago. I think the dinosaurs were helping us on the field, and
No,
And
not
Chip,
that
your
long
team?
ago.
Huh?
Who's your team?
I have. I don't get in. I'm not into sports all as big as you all and Kim, but I watch. I still call it the Redskins, and I like to keep up with Virginia and Virginia Tech.
And we know you have family ties to the
I have a lot of money invested up at Tech. Yeah. So I like to keep up with all that. And then I like even when I worked at B&W before I went to State Farm, you had to learn NASCAR. And so I've been to all the tracks, and I keep up with NASCAR. I don't watch it flag to flag, but I like to know who's on the pole and who's winning and that kind of thing. So
at least watch the final few laps.
The final few laps. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Chip, Kim, thank you guys. We're out of time.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Appreciate you dropping by.
That was fun.
Thank you. Yeah, it was great.